Howdy everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to Breaking the Ice with your host, me, Punkwaddle. And well, I probably don't have to say it out loud, but I think we all know that a pair of blue jeans, an ad campaign, and a muscle car really broke the internet last week, right? It doesn't take a Kardashian to, make everything fly off the hinges, except for me, because I'm a flightless bird, right? I mean, we all know that. But, I'm kind of wondering how many of you guys out there who are adjusting back to the Monday morning, maybe sipping on your cup of coffee, and, well, maybe you're also trying to break in a brand new pair of blue jeans because, let's face it, advertising works, right? And if you didn't know it beforehand, I don't know if it's too late now, but investing in, the stocks of blue jeans and American Eagle might have been a smart thing to do last week, right? Because, I don't know about you, but I don't wear blue jeans that often, and I haven't worn blue jeans much, maybe since my back to school days, which I kind of think, some of this was all about just back to school ads like we used to have and trying to get people into fun new clothes for school and being trendy, right? But all that aside is, even I got caught in 4K this week, waddling around in my denim again because, once again, advertising really works, right? So, yeah. And as for the back to school stuff, right, which, like I said, this is kind of part of a campaign to get the younger demographic, right, the back to school and back to college kids into their fancy new clothes so they can strut their stuff across campus and, feel cool and proud and not wear the hand-me-down jeans this time, right? And for those of us in the working and commuting world, that means we get maybe a week or two left or a few more days of, going to work and, being able to cut it closer because, we've got the smooth traffic going. Because once those kids start getting back and those bus routes start going, we got a time, got to leave the house a little bit earlier because everybody else forgets to leave a little bit earlier. Then everybody's trying to get to the same place or different places all at the same time, and nobody gets anywhere. And, it's a little bit easier to try to set the alarm 15 minutes to get out the house just enough time to scrape by and, even if we have to start on the coffee a little bit earlier, I promise it's worth it, because I don't know about you, but I don't like being stuck in traffic either, so, yeah. So that's a little heads up there, but last thing I want to say about this week is, for all our friends over in Europe and all this age verification thing with an ID that kind of seems, a little bit intrusive in ways, right? Us over here in the States and everywhere, we're also hearing about this reaction by YouTube about an AI age verification. So we'll see how this goes, but it kind of sounds like that, this AI that YouTube has that we're all a little concerned about in general, because it kind of seems like it half knows what it's doing half the time, right? That it's about to play are you, is it smarter, and are you older than a fourth grader? And we'll just see how that plays out, right? But I don't know. It says there's some of us who, we've had Google accounts since the beta back in 2004, and if you had a YouTube account, back when it opened up 20 years ago, you'd think that it would be smart enough to know that, you've got to be older than 18 or whatever age if your account is older than 20. But I guess that remains to be seen. So I guess we'll try not to hold our breath because, it's going to be a little while before all that happens, and we'll see what all the hullabaloo is about. But you know what? For me, I'm just keeping on waddling on and pondering, and I know with all this stuff, we'll keep on making it through and, keep on having our voices heard one way or another. So, until next time, well, drink your coffee, enjoy those brand new blue jeans, and we'll see you next time. Bye!